What's up, my gnomies? It's time for episode 26 of Dour Gnome Adventures with Dimitri.
I yet draw breath.
Mark.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Brian.
Here.
Matt.
We're the least rhythmically competent podcast in the space.
And I'm your GM, Ryan. And you guys ready to find some paths?
Depends on the paths.
Actually, I don't think my perception's high enough.
Our current path is quite muddy.
Well, it's not actually our path. Somebody has else walked it. It's just in the opposite direction.
I'm going to draw your attention to your character sheets, guys. I added a new feature. It's not a new feature, but it's new to us.
Okay.
It's not a bug?
No, it is not a bug, thankfully. Under your actions tab, if you go down below your attacks, there is hero actions. And it should have draw one and give.
I see draw one, no give.
Okay, well, maybe the give is for me. But it should have a draw one. So what that is for your hero points, you can choose to draw a hero point card. And it'll give you a special action that you might be able to do. So I'm on Cinderspark here. Cinderspark, go ahead and hit your draw one.
Okay. Oh. Distract foe.
So on this, you got distract foe. Trigger, play this when a foe within 30 feet makes a melee attack against another creature. That foe is fascinated with you, and it can't end this condition until it takes a hostile action against you or the combat ends.
That's terrible. I don't want that. Take it away. No.
So you can spend your hero point as regular, or you can use your card.
Mm-hmm.
And does it cost a point to buy the card?
So you have the hero point, right? And so you can draw a card for each one that you have, and then you can use those cards as they pertain to you if you want. And you either use it and that hero point is exhausted, or you can use your hero points as normal.
So I don't actually spend a hero point to draw a card. The card is an extra optional way to use the hero point.
Correct.
Okay, so can I put this back since this was a demonstration? I no longer have the draw ability.
And also get back the hero point.
Well, that didn't get...
You still have the hero point.
Oh, okay.
The hero point doesn't get spent until you choose to spend it on either the card or the usual ways.
So I'm actually going to hit the use button just to demonstrate.
Mm-hmm. And the draw button is
then
now
it goes
gone.
Yep, and now you see your hero point is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But I will give you another hero point.
Thank you. Oh, and then the draw button came back.
And then the draw button comes back.
Lovely.
So can I click mine?
You can all click your draw button and it'll tell you what your hero point will allow you to do.
I want it to be a surprise.
Just randomly at some point, you're like, I'm just going to use my hero point and this is what I'm going to use it for. You draw it and it doesn't fit.
Does it not feel more chaotic?
It does.
They come back often enough where I'm like, I will be inclined to go, sure.
I thought it would add a little chaos and fun.
Mm-hmm. Chaos and fun is not what we do here. We're goblins.
I thought that's all goblins do.
Oh, look at what Borm got. Didn't we just discuss... You did this on purpose, didn't you? We just discussed how some of the things we found last session are magic items we can't use because we don't have them on our spell list.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that is kind of cool. That is fitting.
What's that?
I hope this works. So it's once during your turn, you can activate an item to cast a spell, even if you can't normally cast spells or don't have that spell on your spell list. After casting the spell, your turn ends.
So for right now, we can actually hand him the... Was it Arcane? Arcane Primal? Whatever those... some of those wands, I think.
Yeah, I think being up front, in all seriousness, Mark, Breathe Fire might work really well for you at least once.
Yeah, eat some spicy food and then stand on the front line.
Unfortunately, I need to keep my hero points for when I die.
Aw.
Yes, I do distinctly remember somebody saying to Matt, well, one of us spent our hero points on something important.
All right, who's going to give me the recap?
I vote Dimitri.
It's always more fun when Dimitri does it.
Now we're a democracy?
Yeah, when it suits, right? Like every other democracy.
Yeah.
Delightful. Okay, so I think...
No, democracy.
Democracyful. All right. So now that the election's over, last session we encountered two Azomi, two Furious, and their bite was still as sickening as before and induced a lot of vomiting. Borm, who had not previously encountered Azomi, bravely stood in front of them and got dropped. Then we, brought him back up, and things went a little bit better, and we got the upper hand and killed both of them, and stepped behind the red book door to find a chamber with more of that ancient Thessalonian whatevers, plus a cauldron, no pot crunchies this time, plus a summoning circle with a cage in it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Empty. Plus a stairwell leading down. Now, obviously, we wanted to descend right away, but we did notice that there was also a door in this room, and we went through the door, and the door opened to a 5x10 corridor with no obvious exit, so clearly there was a secret door in there.
It was only Dennis.
Right. Well, we found Dennis, and Dennis apparently was in a cupboard. Because the secret door opened into a storeroom with stone tools and stone working tools. And then there was a door. And behind that door was a 5x5 space. And there were actually steps leading to the cupboard, dirty ones. And as we opened that door, we found the dirt. And then we opened another door and we found more dirt. And then we paused. But in the big room, we actually found a couple of scrolls and wands, which is the item we were discussing, because we figured out that apparently, unless you have the spell on your tradition list, you're not going to be able to activate a wand. So there were a couple of wands that we... Were both of them not occult?
No, I actually think only one of the items we recovered last session is occult. I believe that the Scroll of Dispel Magic we have is the only thing we have that is actually occult.
Yeah, I think...
Resist energy.
Resist is occult?
Is it? Okay. I know Mud Pit isn't. I know neither of the wands were. I was not sure. Yep. Or Arcane, Divine, Occult, or Primal. Yep.
Okay, then another question. Do the wands have that attune requirement as well?
No.
Okay, so they can be just handed to somebody to use. Well, it makes sense. You read the rules for them about the whole overcharging them by casting a second time, and it wouldn't really make sense if you could just hand it off to somebody. It's like, oh, I don't remember being cast by you today. I guess it doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The only thing that I personally have is the Pendant of the Occult that is invested.
So, hypothetically, if Borm feels like spending a hero point on it, one of those ones could be activated by Borm. Or, actually, the third scroll. Weren't there 3 scrolls?
Yep.
What was the third scroll?
Mud Pit.
Ah, yes.
Which is Primal. I think it is... Yeah, it is Arcane and Primal.
Does it conjure the mud? Or do you have to cast it in the mud?
It manipulates. It don't think Mud Pit, think rock to mud.
Ah, okay.
Just the nomenclature that we're used to.
Well, I'm a bard. I'm thinking mosh pit.
No, totally.
So, you cast the spell and all of a sudden a bunch of humanoids appear in a space and make it difficult terrain because you have to squeeze through them. Mosh pit. Okay, I'm trademarking that. That's my spell now.
Fabulous. Ryan, I have some unidentified stuff.
You have to wait until tomorrow, I believe.
Not a problem. I have an unusual eyepiece from a couple of days ago that I'd like to give a try with.
Oh, sure.
Occultism?
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted to do, character
I thought
sheet.
we did.
Yeah, I thought we figured out that it was the... Well, with that, we will.
Yeah. So it is a half-finished crafter's eyepiece. I was pretty sure we did figure that out before.
It was not identified, so...
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe it wasn't marked on your sheet, but we did... I do remember having discussed that.
This rugged metal eyepiece with square patterns is designed to be worn over a single eye. Twisting the lens reveals a faint three-dimensional outline of an item you plan to build or repair with helpful labels on the component parts. You gain a +1 item bonus to crafting checks when you repair an item. Increase the hit points restored to 10 + 10 per proficiency rank on success, or 15 + 15 per proficiency rank on critical success. It is half finished though, and requires another 4 days of work and 30 gold pieces worth of components to finish.
Understood. Thank you.
All right. Dimitri, gave you an extra hero point for that.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it.
Are you sure? I mean, I can take it back if you'd like.
Well, I mean,
thank you, Dimitri.
There was a delay there.
Thank you. I was just like looking at it and going, that can't be right. That was a 1 just a minute ago.
Surprise.
Well, actually, it lets me draw a second card, doesn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Let's take a look at Magical Reverberation. That sounds cool. Play this after casting a spell. The spell's power reverberates in your mind. You can cast this spell 1 additional time without having it prepared or expending a spell slot. If you don't cast it by the end of your next turn, it is lost. After casting the spell again, you become stupefied for a minute. Oh. Come on, man. Don't give it to me. Your thoughts and instincts are clouded. Stupefied always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to this value on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based checks and DCs, including will saves, spell attack modifiers, spell DCs, and skill checks that use these attributes. Anytime you attempt to cast a spell while stupefied, the spell is disrupted unless you succeed at a DC 6 flat check, with the DC equal to 5+, you're stupefied. So it's DC 6 just because it's thinking it's a 1. So in that case, since it would be a stupefied 2 for a minute, it would be a DC 7 flat check to cast anything else afterwards. On the other hand, if it's my last rank 1, might actually be worth spending a hero point to cast it again the following round.
All right. So Cinder Spark is sitting in a 5x5 corridor.
I don't know that I'm sitting now, but okay.
I mean, comparatively to Borm, you are.
Listen, making short jokes.
Well, maybe Borm's just floating compared to the rest of us.
Yeah.
You're guarding the way into what appears to be a magical storage room. And there's a door in front of you that you opened before we ended.
There's a hallway.
You can see in the hallway, there's a door to the south. There are piles of mud throughout. The corridor goes north and then east.
Okay.
Let me ask you about the mud.
Something that stands out for you is when you re-entered, all of the doors were open, except now you're seeing that this door is not open.
Well, we were never here before.
Right. But so it was clear that somebody had probably gone through and opened all the doors that you had previously closed.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes.
There are tools and such in this room.
Yes.
Ruined as they may be. Can I use them to kind of use them as pitons to close that door behind us, the secret door? Or to jam it shut?
Sure.
Okay. Thievery?
Thievery.
No bird. I will do it, not you.
He's being helpful.
13. I'm helping.
13, you said?
Yep.
You close the door. You don't feel like that it is secured, but it's not necessarily easily found.
Right.
I have a question about the mud.
Mm-hmm.
How fresh is it?
Looks decently fresh.
So it's like still wet?
Yes. Some is wet. There's the underneath is dry.
So the footsteps are in kind of still like wet shape.
Yes.
But they go to the cupboard.
Well, no, the footsteps are dry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So somebody walked through here some time ago. I'm not sure. Well, would it be the survival to figure out how long ago somebody left those footsteps?
Sure. Real quick, Cinderspark. I was going to have you roll a perception check.
Well, that's a great time to crit with a 24 on my survival.
I would have.
It looks like they're probably 24 hours old.
Thank you.
I, for one, am very, very proud of you, Bob.
Well, it's like the song, I will survive.
Cinderspark, as you round the corner, you hear chattering in a voice that you do not recognize, in a language you do not recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And rounding that corner, you see two figures that appear to be large frogs or toads, as the case may be.
Uh-huh.
They are chattering. They turn to you, and they're speaking in a language, again, that you don't understand. And it looks like they were had their hands on the table, and they were going through clutter on the table.
Do any of us hear this?
Give me perception.
I mean, if I can. You're only like 10 feet behind me.
I definitely hear.
Yeah.
As does the Bobski.
I don't know, 18.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, then perhaps now is the time to join the conversation. Actually, do we recognize the language?
None of you recognize the language.
Okay, but perhaps it's time to join the conversation.
When Cinderspark hears them chattering, I'm going to have everybody just stop right where you are. How does Cinderspark respond?
Well, I don't speak the language, so I can't respond.
Do you look at them kind of puzzled, or?
Well, yeah, like you know how when you tell something to a dog and it cocks its head to the side, just like that Cinderspark is doing that, just not really understanding what the hell they're talking about, and it's just like what? What?
And then, as you do that, the language changes. Don't hurt us! Don't hurt us!
Okay.
Is it common?
It is common.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing?
What are you doing down here? Where did you come from?
We came from.
You are not the humans.
No, we are not. We don't have any humans with us.
Well, maybe half.
God damn it.
Matter of fact, I'm wearing a necklace of
not
human.
Wrong, right? You're not a human.
Who are you? Why are you here? And we're looking for Elder Mom. You haven't seen her?
She's
Elder
a
Mom human?
She's a human.
I thought she was a half elf. No,
she's human.
no. Okay.
Well, she was just a very tall goblin.
I'm Bogus, and this is Durgon.
Lovely to meet you.
We're children of the Black Lake.
Recall knowledge.
I'm gonna poke my head around the corner and go, "Hi, I'm Bob, child of Elder Ordway."
Hi, I'm Bob.
No,
Hi, Bob.
They're introducing their parents. I have to introduce mine, right? I'm just assuming the frogs, they swim in Black Lakes. They're telling me they're from the Black Lake. Yeah.
Anyway, recall what do you want for recall knowledge of society, maybe, or
Yeah, I don't think you would have an applicable lore for that.
No, unless it's sailing or goblin or Gorham. No.
Nope.
Okay, society then.
Yeah.
Hey, what
roll
language
society.
were you speaking?
Frog.
Frog, yes.
What a time for a crit.
Or, a 7, which is not a crit. But
What do I know about Black Lakes? And
it is a 12.
frogs?
You are familiar. You picked up a book somewhere, probably back at.
Remember the name of the town.
Fuck, I can't even remember it now.
See, it's not just the players.
Yeah, no.
Are you talking about Osprey Cove, which is where
Osprey
you're from?
Cove. I wanted to call it Iron Harbor.
It's Sandpoint.
And I was like,
I did that.
yeah.
Verkog is the one who walks through places and picks up books.
Oh, well.
Yes. And so that you know that it is in the Darklands.
Okay. That out of character, that doesn't tell me anything.
It's Underdark.
Okay, that tells me a bit more. But for those who might not be familiar with either of those, in the in-world, this is basically an underground realm. And generally speaking, the surface dwellers don't really mesh with that.
Right.
Okay.
Although, I mean, orcs do. That's where they came from. So maybe Borm knows.
Yeah, but that's like 10,000 years ago, technically,
Listen,
right?
I don't know what kind of bedtime stories he had.
So these frog-like creatures, they have this slightly phosphorescent pale green flesh. Gives off kind of a ghostly look to them. They're almost like glowing. Behind them in the room, you see like mushrooms that kind of glow, give off a similar.
Okay, hold on a sec.
You can just use the word bioluminesce like that.
We saw a zombie frog before. Do these guys look like that except alive?
When did we see
Yes.
a zombie frog?
You remember we were opening random doors? And then there was...
closing them.
Yes. But before you closed that door, we were treated to a sight of a zombie battletoad, as you called it, because it had a shoulder pauldron.
Yes.
And we actually closed that door because like a ghost tentacle dog ran at you or something.
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But then it turned out it wasn't really completely ghost because we closed the door and it just slammed into it and started scratching, like
a
let you
stupid
through.
dog.
Well, yes, but the most important part was that it couldn't phase through the door like a ghost.
Right, and it couldn't open the door because it didn't have thumbs.
Right, and apparently it couldn't
Stupid dog.
ask the zombie to open the door for it.
Mm-hmm. It's a stupid dog.
Well, yes, exactly. But the point is, the zombie looked like these dudes, except dead.
Yes,
Okay, all right. So, do these guys have pauldrons?
they do.
Okay, so we have encountered 2 more Battletoad.
Great. Collect
I
the
will
whole
try
set.
to politely ask them if the humans might have reanimated one of their companions as undead.
Oh, can we come down the hallway and have, instead of shouting, just all having this conversation all the way across the hall? I mean, come in.
Yes, approach.
Oh, okay. So now I see a room. Hello, hi.
Can you move back to the other side of the table, please?
Sure.
We would.
Hold on.
The humans haven't been so nice to us.
Hell,
Where did everybody go? Was it something I said? Oh,
Who are you?
Oh,
I'm Cinderspark. This is Bob.
As I said, I am Bob. My adopted mother, Elder Ordwy, has been kidnapped by some of the humans. We were chasing them, and we haven't found her yet. Do you recognize the name Mitramar?
No, Mitramar.
Okay.
wow. This is a great workshop. What are you guys working on?
They pick up like a handful of mud and detritus from like the table. We're cleaning these.
What are they cleaning?
It's really kind of hard to tell what they have in their hands. It's all kind of covered in mud. There might be some sticks sticking out of it, broken handles.
Do they have a clean one on a different table?
Yeah, you see like some broken tools.
Ah,
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of those.
Treasures these are.
Yes.
okay.
Certainly.
How did you guys
I'm
get
gonna
your
guess-
original?
What's Borm doing?
Worm's going to eventually come out now that it's unpaused. He's going to just curiously look behind everybody. As long as they are not being antagonistic, he's just going to kind of chill warily.
Can I? I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
And as you do that, the one of them, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
And he there's a club sitting on the table next to him, and he kind of puts his hand on it quickly.
Okay. What I would like to do is I can help find out if some of your treasures are more interesting than others. Nothing that I'm doing is harmful.
They're all treasures. Treasures. Okay. Leave our treasures alone. You come to steal our treasures.
No. Stop that.
Not steal, but maybe trade.
You buy?
We sell, too.
You buy treasures?
Yes.
We sell treasures.
Yes, but I would need to look at some of the treasures to see if I want them. Not all treasure is the same.
You look, you no touch.
Okay.
No trust little fingers.
Understood.
Send in the bird.
From the back, Worm says, "How about big fingers?"
Oh, you look like scary human. Wait, you said no humans.
He's not a human.
Worm's not a human. He's just a tall boy.
And they're looking at him very quizzically. Just kind of head moving side to side, kind of tilting their head like the dog.
I did not hear your conversation earlier, but we passed 2 doors in the hallway. What's in there?
We didn't check.
I'm asking them.
Oh.
The dripping room and what's the human word the poop room.
Why does this place have so many bathrooms? And not a window to be found.
There's perhaps internal ventilation built to... No, they stink. They stink too.
And about that time, I'm going to allow you to make a diplomacy check to make an impression.
Okay.
Sure.
I will allow one person who wants to be the main talker, and the rest of you can aid. It'll be one of you would.
How do you even ask?
It's gonna be Bob.
Yeah, it's gonna be Bob.
And there's my roll. And
even before Bob rolled, it was gonna be Bob. I will try to aid.
Well, I have.
Let's see how this goes.
Failed to aid. I got a 12.
Is it 15 or 10? The DC to aid.
15.
I fail.
I aid the Bob.
All right.
The Harbinger, you mean, aids me.
Yes.
All right. So a 25 is plenty. Oh, okay. You might be okay. Let me go get Gurga. He will pass judgment.
Who's Gurga?
Gurga the boss.
Okay.
Right. Gurga the boss who passes judgment. I mean,
And
kind of
the one in the north, he kind of hops around in between Cinderspark and the workbench. He's got muddy hands, and he kind of goes in front of Cinderspark. See? And he has these muddy hands, and he puts them like right by your face to show you that he has muddy hands.
Okay. I have muddy feet.
And
I'll show him my feet.
he walks up to Borm. Says, "Excuse me, I need door."
Worm steps back.
He opens the door. Gurga, come meet Bob.
Bob and company.
And
for avoidance of doubt, he's not coming out of the poop room, correct?
Listen,
you don't smell shit. But you hear splashing in the room behind you, to the north.
I mean, that could be coming from anywhere, but all right.
Yeah, it's to the north.
Well, they did tell us it was a water room.
Yeah, the dripping room.
I mean, honestly, what's the difference between that and a bathroom in this place?
And this guy comes out. He's carrying a staff, what appears to be a staff of some sort.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And seems to be a little bit more well-dressed. Representative of this picture here. He's got kind of cloak tied around him with the grassy ruffles.
Okay.
That is
And,
an interesting staff design.
And he gives Borm a look as he goes past him.
Greetings. I'm Bob. We are from a town you probably never heard of, Osprey Cove. We are here because my adopted mother has been kidnapped. We're looking for her. She is a human, in case you have seen her, or somebody named Mitrimar.
No Mitramar. No Mitramar.
But even if you haven't, I'm
Humans.
interested in trading as well.
The humans are and he's looking at Borm. Evil. My scouts are all dead or gone. I don't know. Don't know where they went. I sent them out to find us a way home. Just
Where's
Bolgus and Durgan are left.
One of them might have been turned into a zombie.
Ooh, zombie, you say?
Yes, we saw somebody who looks like...
Did you do it?
No? If I did, he would be serving me right now, and you see that I do not have any of your zombified kin with me. No,
Humans did this?
Yes. We know that Mitrimar creates undead. Remember the pogo sticks?
They were hobby horses.
What you want? Why are you here?
I
Just to pass through.
Yeah,
Well,
we were just looking around.
We're looking for my adopted mother. When you say a way home, you mean to the Black Lake?
Yes, Black Lake.
How did you get here in the first place?
Oh, we come up the stairs.
But the stairs that are over there?
Are you pointing to the west?
Yeah.
Yes, those stairs. Underdark.
Darklands.
Darklands, excuse me. You messed me up earlier.
So why haven't you just left down those stairs?
I send scouts. They know come back. Way not safe.
Well, we kind of killed everything that stands between you and the stairs. So,
We haven't gone down the stairs.
no, to the stairs, not
Right.
below. But in that chamber, there were two. You familiar with Sinspawn?
And they nod.
Okay, well, there were two of them in that chamber, and we managed to slay them. So now there are none. So if all you want is to go back down those stairs, we can lead you to those stairs right now.
Is the way down safe?
We haven't checked what's further down. You came up those steps. What is down there?
To Darklands. Home.
Yes, but immediately down under those stairs? Or it's a
Caves?
long way away?
And he said he looks for the word 100 stairs.
Okay. Not sure we can check the entirety of the Darklands passage for you. But if you're afraid that there might be something down those stairs that isn't safe, we'll check it out and we'll come
Humans
back to
not
you.
safe.
True.
So you think humans went down those stairs?
Yes, humans downstairs.
All right, thank you. Oh, what about that door behind you?
It's bedroom now. We emptied.
Okay.
How about this door over here, the one opposite of where you were staying, Durga?
Oh, that's the poop room.
I believe we broached the subject of the poop room earlier.
And over here, the door in the south of this big room, there is actually a bench barricading that door.
Mm-hmm. That's the one where we came up and we couldn't open it because it was blocked from the other side.
So, did you barricade that door to keep the humans out?
Yes, keep humans out.
Good idea. I'm glad it worked.
All right. So,
I will
once we
now allow you guys to make another diplomacy check versus Gurga.
Okay.
Sure. Worse than before, but still a 16.
I do not aid.
23.
I'm just short of aiding the Bob.
A 17 is not going to be enough. Liars! Liars!
Wait, what liars about what?
You're here to steal the things and kill us?
No.
No, I don't like humans. I pull out the human thumbs that I've been collecting. Look.
You should have been the one to talk with your 23.
With that, I think that's going to be initiative, guys.
Oh, boo.
Can we roll diplomacy for
sad.
initiative?
I don't want to fight them.
Well, as long as we all go before they do, we could just retreat.
Yes.
But that is a good question. Can we roll diplomacy for initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's no encounter. I rolled already, and it's not...
I am
change it.
not rolling well anymore.
Shoot, that actually was better.
Well, I think I'm going to get sucker punched by a frog.
Did not have that on my bingo card for today.
Man, I wish those rolls would have gone the other way. The DCs were reversed from what you guys rolled.
I mean, I offered for them to just leave, and apparently they're like, no, I want you to clear the way. Okay, fine, I'll clear the way of you.
I mean, we did clear the way. They just didn't like it.
Like, oh, you guys are with the humans. You know what?
No.
At some point, they're too down to live.
Wow.
Bob, why?
That's hardcore.
That wasn't nice. Then
No.
again, they're not being...
Going into initiative with me when I'm talking at you is not nice. And yes,
Should be a little bit smoother talker, Bob.
everybody is going to get a turn before me, so I am hypothetically...
So we can leave Bob.
You can.
Everybody dance
Hypothetically,
now.
Getting sucker punched by 3 Battletoads.
All right. You're not in the initiative, Bob.
How am I? Oh, I see.
don't
I'm
have-
on the bottom. Well, I'll roll it. Sure, why not? Sure, now that's a 20.
That would have been more helpful when we were doing...
Yes,
All
it
right.
would have. But,
Form, what's your initiative?
It is an 18.
Bob.
well, now that I've rolled it, it's a 20.
Cinderspark?
Also 20.
And Vercog.
24.
All right, Vercog, you're number 1.
Then I am.
I mean, if you don't want to fight, you can just leave.
I feel like they're going to chase us down, whatever happens.
Remember our strongest ally.
Doors?
The hallway.
Doors.
Doors, that is true.
They have thumbs.
They do have thumbs, but they're scared of the things behind the doors.
Uh-huh.
I really don't want... You know what?
How long is a diplomacy check in this edition?
Depends on
These were supposed to be 1 minute. These were make an impression. These were supposed to be 1 minute of...
So they can't really be done in combat? Even
No.
at like the -10?
Let's see here. What can you do in with diplomacy?
You can make a request, but they have to be friendly or helpful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the make an impression was to make them indifferent.
Okay.
I wanted to trade useless shit with them, damn it.
I do too.
You still might.
I've collected useful shit this whole game.
Yep. Readying an action is one action.
Two actions.
Two.
Two actions. Great. So I can't cast a spell as part of a readied action. I don't want to start in with them, but do they look like they're going to do something aggressive and threatening?
They reach for their weapons.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So to ready an action, you prepare to use an action that will occur outside your turn. You choose a single action or free action you can use and designate a trigger. Your turn then ends. If the trigger you designated occurs before the start of your next turn, you can use the chosen action as a reaction, provided you still meet the requirements to use it. You can't ready a free action that already has a trigger.
I point two fingers at them, and a cone ripples out from between the two fingers. You guys can't hear it, but they sure can. It's a jarring, atonal chord of sound, and it hits all three of them, and they all can make a basic fortitude save.
Basic fortitude save. All right, I am going to go top to bottom. We'll start with Gurga.
Mm-hmm.
That is fortitude. That is a 24.
Okay, he passes.
It's a regular success.
It says defense is basic fortitude.
Yeah. What's your DC is 18?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So that's a regular success. That is a 21 for the second one.
Yep.
And that is a 17 for the last one. So
Okay,
two successes and a failure.
The failure takes 7 points of damage.
And then the other ones take 3.5.
It says basic fortitude.
Yeah,
Yes, basic save is half.
Okay.
So you can click the half and apply it to them.
I'm not
Oh, no, Matt. Matt, I was not telling that to you. That was for Ryan, specifically
Nope.
Ryan.
He's been hurt before.
So many times.
All right. So you cast the spell. You do some damage to them.
And
Dan.
and Gurga is going to catch a Shroud of Night. Shroud of Night, as we've spoken of before, I am blanketing. I'm attempting to blanket his eyes in darkness. It is a will save to make us, or we are concealed to him.
Yeah, that is a success.
Okay, it was worth the action.
That was a 22.
End of my turn. Cindy.
Cinder Spark.
These are the only reasonable people we've ever met. I'm going to delay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean,
Any free actions with your delay?
I freely cock my head to the side again.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to hurt him, but they want to hurt me. So
Yeah.
one way or another, this is not going to go well. We are going to go with Courageous Anthem to start. We are going to go with... is it going to be Goblin Song? I think it's going to be Goblin Song because I don't really... I mean, shit. I do have Charm as one of the spells I know. But it's going to get a +4 circumstance bonus if you or your allies recently threatened it or used hostile actions against it. So I don't think I want to try that. Oh, hold on. I did pick Dizzying Colors, but I don't think I'm positioned properly for the 15-foot cone to catch all of them anyway. All right. I am going to use one action to cast Shield as a cantrip, which raises my shield and gives me a reaction to take less damage if I get punched. And then as my third action, I am going to use the Goblin Song. I am going to pee in Gurga's breastplate, and I am trying to fascinate, not Gurga, but whichever one of them is southmost, so across the table from Bob.
Okay.
All right, so the performance check is against the will DC of Gurga, and it's probably less than 15, isn't it? I mean, his will DC is above 15.
That is correct.
Okay, so he is unaffected. And the other guys, yeah, because we're already in combat, the Fascinate is only working on a crit, so that's not going to be a crit, so he is immune to Fascinate for an hour, though I don't believe he will last an hour.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
I'm going to say that within the time that we were otherwise talking to them, Brahm had sheathed his sword.
Okay.
So my first action will be to take that out. He will then step forward 10 feet to be in front of Gurga. And his third action will be to swing. 2 on the die, 4 and 11 total.
11's not going to get through.
I don't enjoy this game, Ryan.
Is it the game or the dice?
No, Pathfinder. Just not fun.
I'm going to stop delaying.
All right. You are going to enter back into initiative.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, you know, Mark, the only winning move is not to play.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hop up onto the table. Do you want to check for that, or?
No.
Okay.
It'll be your move action, one of your move actions.
Okay. And then I suppose I will slice Gurga's dog. I'm going to try to do it non-lethally. You know, the non-lethal dog slicing.
Land of the blade, perhaps?
Well,
That does come with a penalty.
it's a -2, yeah, because it's not
-2, yeah.
not a non-lethal weapon.
Tenderize his dog.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, we shall see. 12.
12 does not hit.
Sorry about it.
The only one who's hurt them is Vercog.
Well, I don't know that, because I didn't hear anything and I can't fucking cast spells, so you may as well just been pointing at them.
Yeah, but they got wounds all of a sudden.
One of them.
No, they all got
No,
wounds.
All 3. Half damage for a base.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting.
Okay, I guess I'll try again with the map. It's not like I can fucking do any goddamn worse.
Did you do worse?
10.
So, yes, worse.
Well, it's still a miss. A miss is a miss.
A miss is a miss, yeah. You can't do a worse miss, right?
Nope. Certainly can't.
Do you really want to challenge us?
For the record, I too swung non-lethally.
Okay.
I don't think you did, but okay.
I mean, technically,
Historically, Mark's non-lethal swings are lethal.
Listen, any attack you make that misses is non-lethal.
Right.
any attack that doesn't kill is non-lethal.
Well,
It's only the killing blow that's lethal. Really? No, seriously, that's how they wrote it. So you don't actually have to do non-lethal until the killing blow. It's just that you don't know how much HP somebody has.
anyway.
So any
Gurga's
blow
turn?
might be.
Gurga. Yes, what is Gurga gonna do?
Rethink his life choices and go home, because the stairs are over there. We showed him.
Yeah, he said that's his bedroom. He can go into the bedroom, no?
He moves over here,
Yeah,
behind the middle table,
yeah.
and...
One action.
Yes, that is one action.
And he casts Fireball.
And yes, he casts Fireball. No, he's not going to cast Fireball. Not yet.
Well, yeah, don't you know you're supposed to electrify the frogs instead of frying them?
It's true.
Cast lightning bolt.
He does not like that Vercog points fingers at him. So he points a finger back
Which
at
one?
Vercog.
So rude.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
Better not be
I
a
haven't
thumb.
had to.
If it's a thumb, we're cutting it off.
A 20 versus your AC.
Does indeed hit me.
On a hit, I deal that many damages.
Is there any kind of visual or audio effect we can...
Right.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to get that just a second there.
Recognizing
We will take-
isn't going to work.
13 points of acid damage as you see this green arrow of acid shoot out towards you.
I wonder what it could be.
No. It couldn't be acid arrow. That's too obvious.
And you have 6 points of persistent acid damage.
No save, no nothing.
Nope.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, acid arrow has always been AC, as far as I can recall.
Yeah. Not persistent damage, though. Not like that.
Well,
No. Actually, yes, persistent damage.
Not like that.
Yeah.
No, yes, exactly like that.
it was repeating damage in one or another form.
That is 3 actions for Gurga. The next one is the one in the south here. Off the table, he picks up his Morning Star. That is 1 action. For a second action, he lets out this ear-piercing croak. And I need everybody to give me a will save.
God damn it. Is it fear?
It is.
10.
Yes, we get a +1 from Courageous Anthem. However, since I don't like the look of those rolls, and me or an ally will probably fail, I think it's time to use counter performance as a reaction.
Ooh.
Okay.
Its trigger is you or an ally within 60 feet rolls a saving throw against an auditory or visual effect. I can roll a performance check for auditory to trigger auditory or visual to trigger to counter a visual. And me and allies in the area can use the better result between my performance check and the saving throw. It will cost me a focus point, but I think it's kind of important.
Okay.
So now I have to roll performance.
Come on.
That's better than what I had on my own roll. 17.
Okay.
Yes. Same.
17 for Cinder Spark.
Mm-hmm.
You can use my
For dogs?
17 if you'd like.
I believe I will do so, as mine was an 8.
Borm.
20.
Look all the jaw.
Those are all successes.
Yes.
Thank you,
I'm
Bob.
useful. I'm useful.
And
You don't understand. I tried this one before and it didn't work. I'm finally using counter performance as intended.
and then we're going to use a little tongue action at Bob.
Ew. I don't like you like
that
that.
good of a performance.
I don't think I can counter that.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits. And shit, I've used my reaction, so I can't use my shield to block this. So whatever effect is happening to me applies fully.
All right. You are grabbed.
No. He literally just Frenched me. These freaking frogs. Does he need to roll something to grab me, or is it just automatic?
It's just that. So
Okay. All right.
if it hits a creature with its tongue, that creature becomes grabbed. Unlike normal grab, the creature isn't immobilized, but it can't move beyond the reach of the boggard's tongue.
How long is its tongue?
It reached 10 feet.
Obviously.
At minimum, it's 10 feet.
Delightful.
All right. That is 3 actions, I believe, right? I croaked
Yeah, he picked up his Morning Star
Yep.
and tongued Bob.
and tongued Bob. the one in the north here, he is also going to croak.
I bet he is.
Yeah. So I'm going to need will saves from everyone.
Again. Well, I can't do it again. Sorry, guys.
That's 11.
11's easy.
Wow. I think it's time for me to use a hero point.
Gotta be kidding me.
What happened, Bob?
Well, that's a 1 on the die for a total of 7, but still a critical failure.
That would be a critical failure, yeah, with a 1.
I got a 10. I will be re-rolling that. Oh, no.
If you right-click something, you get less of them.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
And I think a 21 is better than my natural 1 for a 7. So I think I'll stick with the 21 on my will save.
All right.
Re-rolling. That is a natural 20, so for a 26.
Okay. Form?
22.
22. For
Oh, and
Cog?
everyone does get a +1 from the Courageous Anthem.
27.
Already counted it.
With the natural 20, that boosts your success to a critical success. You are immune for 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm telling you so that you keep me honest, because I will forget.
Not a problem.
To that guys or all? Sorry.
Fair question.
Yeah, the one in the north.
Okay.
The frog in the north.
So Bob re-rolled, Vercog re-rolled. What was yours, Cinder Spark?
11. I'm not re-rolling because I'm not a coward.
You are frightened 1.
Yeah. I'm very well aware of what it does.
I'm not a coward, I'm just frightened.
It's not that bad of a status effect that I have to re-roll the shit.
And he is going to pick up his Morning Star.
From what table?
The one that you're standing on.
Motherfucker. It's mine. Don't touch my stuff.
And he's going to try to tongue grab you as well.
I'm standing right here.
Are you going to dodge?
Nimbly? Yes.
14.
That'll miss.
That is 3 actions. Vercog.
Okay.
Bob is grabbed.
I
has his own problems.
I'm in real trouble here. I have 9 hit points. So
Melting.
we're gonna pull a healing potion, and we're gonna drink a healing potion.
Would first aid stop persistent damage?
You can use first aid, right, to stabilize or stop bleeding, but that's it. All right, so you pull and drink a healing potion. Okay, it's 2 actions.
Yep. I am back at max, and with my 1 action, I am going to attempt to. I'm going to attempt to shadow of. Oh God, the words.
Shroud of Night.
Yeah, I'm going to Shroud of Night, the one that is grappling Cinder Spark.
I'm not grappled.
Then I'm going to attempt to Shroud of Night, the one that is grappling Bob. Make a will save, please.
18.
Meets it, beats it.
All right.
I am going to... I will take these 6 points of persistent damage, and it is a flat check.
Yep, DC 15 flat check.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. Cool.
Nope, that is not going to do it.
The Bobski.
Bob, what would you like to do?
So I'd like to do a lot of things, but I can't because I'm currently grappled. However, it seems to only impede things that manipulate, and I can't find manipulate on spells.
Spell casting has the manipulate.
Just the cast a spell action automatically has manipulate.
So if I were to punch him, does that have manipulate? Just, attack him with my weapons? All right. So this dude is out of my reach. And I can't move out of his reach, but I'm otherwise able to move within it, right?
Yes.
So, what kind of weapon is Cinderspark using? The
Dog slicer.
So that's not the one without reach.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. All right, so is my movement reduced because I'm grappled, or I'm moving at regular speed?
I think you can move at regular speed and grab,
All right.
off guard, immobilized. You're not immobilized, though, so...
Right, it's just the regular thing should be applying, except this creature's thing does not apply it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 spaces to move.
Mm-hmm.
That's within my speed.
Okay.
No song, because apparently that has manipulate, and I would do a flat check. So instead, I'm just going to attack him with the Cold Iron Light Hammer. So here's the first strike at regular, which is +5. I doubt 12 is going to hit.
12 is not going to hit.
All right, and here's a map strike at +1. I doubt a 12 is going to hit.
No, a 12 is still not going to hit.
All right, so I have moved toward him, flailed ineffectually, and ended my turn.
All right, Cinderspark, you are... Oh, no, Borm, you are up.
Borm is going to run around the table, past... I keep forgetting the name of these people.
This one is Gurga.
I'm sorry, I'm going to go after Gurga, the leader. I'm going to run past one of the minions. I don't know if he has a reaction.
Nope. Does not take a reaction.
Okay. I'm going to swing my longsword. 15 on the die is a 23 to hit.
23 is going to hit.
A 2 on the die for 5 points of damage. And a second attack... second attack with map will be 16 to hit.
16 to hit is not quite enough.
All right, that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Cindy will hop off the table.
Into a flank! Yes, he's off guard! Actually, I think he was off guard because he was grabbing me, or is that applied only to me?
It's only to you.
Well,
Delightful.
he's still off guard because he's flanked, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, I will stab him since he's currently tonguing Bob and not paying any attention to Cinderspark, which is just downright rude, honestly. Let's see here. Is a 12, which is not including any penalty that he's got to his AC from being flanked.
That is... A 12 is not a hit.
Okay. Well, let's try again. Okay. Pay me no fucking mind. Nothing happens. I'm assuming that then a 7 is also not going to hit.
7, you hit the table next to you, and it reverberates down your arm. Like hitting something with a baseball bat, you know, that reverberation.
Never played baseball before. I'm a goblin.
No. Yeah, well.
Don't allow me to play human games. Anyway, I will be done, which I believe will get rid of Frightened at the end of my turn.
All right. Gurga is going to cast a spell, and he touches his staff.
In public?
Yes. And you see it grow these vines and leaves.
His staff is growing after he touched it.
Dude, you gotta trim the hedges.
Keep going, Ryan, please.
He swings that staff at Borm. I can't.
This is the worst. This is the worst encounter we've had so far. Bob is getting stung from a frog. Borm is getting a magically enhanced staff.
It's because of the glowing mushrooms, guys. Let's we gotta leave this room.
We wake up and realize we've hallucinated the entire encounter.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me get my composure here. Okay. He grabs his staff. grips hold of his staff.
It's not better.
I know. Swings it. 13.
No.
He's clearly not good at wielding his staff.
He's not used to the increase in size.
So it just slaps ineffectually against your armor, Born.
That's 3 actions with the spell.
Leaving some of the greenery behind.
I gotta be done with that one.
I'm sorry. Was one of the actions growing? His staff growing?
Yeah. It was a 2-action spell. Part of that was growing the staff.
Involuntary.
Yeah. Listen, if this spell lasts for more than 4 hours, call your cleric.
And with Bob standing so close to this southern boggard
Don't
Durgon.
stand so close to him.
Yeah.
He already tongued me. How much closer can we get? Is he going to swallow me whole?
You feel the tongue.
Do you want to tempt
Brother,
him?
that's exactly what he's about to do. It's the fucking
Feel the
frog.
tongue tighten up around you.
Ooh.
And this morning star comes across at your face.
How nice.
But that is only a 13 to hit.
Even in my impeded state, that is not enough to hit me.
All right. He's going to take a second attack with the morning star. That is much better. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits me. Would have hit me regularly, too.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I do not enjoy this.
I don't know.
I am not into BDSM.
One more time.
One more time.
That is a 17 to hit.
That also hits, because I am currently grappled. Does he need to spend an action to maintain this, though?
I don't think so, because this is with this tongue grab. It doesn't. You know what?
Like, I'm not sure how to get out of this, which is why I was attacking him.
Yeah, you'll have to do a recall knowledge.
Delightful. Out of character? Fine. I'm opening up the PDF right now.
Yeah, I don't think I have to on this one, just based on the text of this. All right. Did I give you the damage on that?
On the second one, no.
Okay, that was minimum damage, which is 4 points.
How nice of him.
All right. Through that one, he is going to take aim at Cinderspark, and we'll pick up there next week. Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures. If you enjoyed our show, check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and Discord community. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on your podcast app of choice and share us with your friends who might enjoy our show. New episodes drop every Monday. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder adventure Rusthenge by Vanessa Hoskins. Music and sound effects for this podcast by Michael Ghelfi Studios, Filip Melvin, and Kevin MacLeod. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.